Look on the bright side. It could be worse. Just choose to be happy. How many times have you heard these phrases throughout your life? How many times have you said them to yourself in the mirror? We have been conditioned, especially our generation, to believe that optimism is a moral virtue, that sadness is a character flaw, and that anxiety is just a lack of faith or gratitude. So when you feel fear about the future, or pain from a loss, or anger at an injustice, what do? You put a layer of positivity on top. You smile. You post an inspirational quote on Facebook. You say, everything is fine. But here is the dirty secret no one tells you. If thinking positive worked like they say, you would have been at peace a long time ago. But you aren't. In fact, the more you try to force positivity, the more anxious, exhausted, and isolated you feel. There's a reason for this. Modern psychology has discovered that forced positivity isn't just useless, it is fuel for anxiety. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. The effort to keep it submerged is exhausting, and when you lose your grip, it smacks you in the face with violence. Welcome to the Gray Matter Revolution. Today, we are going to commit an act of rebellion. We are going to stop pretending everything is okay, so that finally, we can actually be okay.
Why does trying to be positive backfire? There's a famous concept in psychology called ironic process theory, discovered by Dr. Daniel Wegner. It works like this. If I tell you, don't think of a white bear, what does your brain do? It immediately thinks of a white bear. To ensure you are not thinking about the bear, a part of your brain needs to constantly monitor your thoughts, looking for the bear. This constant monitoring keeps the bear active in your mind. When you tell yourself, don't be anxious, be positive, you have just created a white bear. Your brain starts monitoring, am I still anxious? Yes. How about now? Yes. This creates what we call meta-anxiety. Now, you aren't just anxious about the problem, you are anxious because you are anxious. You feel guilty for not being able to be zen. And there is the biological cost. Faking an emotion creates what we call emotional dissonance. Imagine your body is screaming, danger, anxiety, but your face and words say peace. This internal conflict is interpreted by your nervous system as a threat. Studies show that the effort of suppressing negative emotions raises blood pressure, suppresses immunity, and increases amygdala activity. In other words, the fake smile you use so you don't bother others is literally stressing your heart. At 50, toxic positivity isn't just annoying, it is inflammatory.
So, what is the alternative? Should we become bitter pessimists and complain all day? No. The opposite of toxic positivity is not negativity. The opposite is emotional agility. Toxic positivity says, don't look at the pain, look at the flowers. Emotional agility says, the pain is real, and the flowers are too. I can see both. This is crucial in the second half of life, because let's be honest, aging brings real losses. We lose friends, health changes, children leave. Retirement is scary. Saying everything will be fine to real pain is an insult to your own intelligence. What your brain needs isn't a motivational slogan, it needs validation. Neuroscience has a rule, name it to tame it. When you say, I am afraid of being poor in old age, activity in your amygdala decreases. When you say, don't think about that, be grateful for what you have, activity in the amygdala increases. The liberating truth is, you don't need to like reality to deal with it. You just need to admit it exists. How do we put this into practice? How do we escape the trap of positivity without falling into depression? I want to teach you a simple linguistic tool used in dialectical behavior therapy. It is the "and" technique. Toxic positivity uses the word "but." I am sad, but I have my health.
The but erases the sadness, invalidating the feeling. Emotional agility uses the word and. I am sad because my friend passed away, and I am grateful for the life I had with him. I am anxious about money, and I am capable of finding a solution. Do you see the difference? The and allows two truths to exist at the same time. It creates space inside you. You don't need to eliminate fear to have courage. You take the fear with you. Today's challenge: the next time a difficult emotion arises, don't try to fix it with a positive thought. Don't say, "I shouldn't feel this." Say, "This is anxiety. It is uncomfortable, and I can handle the discomfort." Stop trying to turn rain into sunshine. Just grab an umbrella. It is much less tiring.
True peace of mind doesn't come from ignoring problems. It comes from knowing you are resilient enough to face them head-on, without masks. You have survived 100% of your bad days. It wasn't positive thinking that got you here. It was your real strength. It was your courage. Don't trade that raw strength for cheap optimism now. If you are tired of pretending everything is fine all the time, leave a comment below with the word real. Let's show the algorithm that authenticity matters more than appearance. Subscribe to the Gray Matter Revolution for honest conversations about real life. Remember, your mind is too precious to be consumed by denial. Take a deep breath, and until next time,